Hi there! Welcome to X Tutorial Videos. In this video, we will highlight the improvements we have made to the Giving feature in our X 2021 edition. Clicking on the Giving tab, it will bring you to the main page. Let's take a look at the buttons on the top right-hand corner. Under the Action button, you have several options. First is Category. This is where you create labels for different giving contributions such as tithes, offering, missions, and such. Here, you can add categories, edit, or archive them. Click on Add Category and you can type in the name of the category as well as indicate which payment gateway is linked to this particular category. This is only necessary if you have online giving set up. If you do not, you can ignore this. For those who would like to set up payment gateways for online giving, please do so under Settings. Coming back to the main page, you will now notice that on the left panel, you will see different categories listed here for easy filtering. This list will only show active categories that have existing giving records. So if a category is active but there is no contribution made to it, then it will not show in this list. If you would like more filtering options, click here. The next option we will look at is Mode. This is a new addition to the system. Mode indicates different modes of payment such as cash, check, bank transfers, and such. To add a mode, click here. Type in the label and hit Add. Clicking on the checkbox, you can edit or archive existing modes. Next, let's look at Batch. Think of a batch as a way of grouping your giving records together. One way of creating a batch is grouping together all giving contributions that were deposited into the bank on the same day. To create a batch, click here. Type in the name of the batch and hit Add. Check the checkbox to simply edit, export, or delete this batch. Now, let's look at adding giving contributions. This should look familiar to you. Only this time, we have Mode and Batch that you can select while keying in your entries. Mode and Batch is not a compulsory field, so feel free to leave it blank if you do not need it. Click Save or Save and Send Email when you are done. Clicking Save and Send Email will generate an automated email to every member whose record you have just entered, acknowledging their contribution. To customize this automated email, look under Communications where you will find Email Templates. If you would like to save the entries first and send the emails later, you can always do so by going back to the main page, select the names, and click on Send Email. You can see here that you can also edit or delete the entry. All the records displayed in this table are with the most recent contributions at the top. Next, let's look at pledges. You can set up pledges here, giving it a unique name and indicating the time frame for which this pledge will last for. This is how this feature works. From time to time, churches might have special short-term campaigns or collections. For example, missions giving for a particular cause. You can create a pledge and name it Missions Giving 2021 and indicate that this giving commitment is to last for 1 year. By setting up a pledge, members can choose to take part in this pledge by indicating if they would like to give a monthly or one-time contribution. The system will then track how much the member has pledged and how much has actually been collected. This helps churches and church boards to gather reports very quickly without needing to do any manual calculation. So in creating the pledge, specify which giving category is associated with this pledge. The system will then use the data entered into this category to calculate the pledges received over that specific time frame. Members can make their pledge on their own member account dashboard. Lastly, let's take a look at reports. The top row are different filters you can use to generate searches and reports. The bottom table will always show total figures for the search results. You can then export data into either a PDF or Excel format. This other option here called Statements is like an e-statement for an individual member. This was designed as a tax receipt document in mind. You can generate statements for individual members by selecting the name and corresponding filters. The document generated will look like this. Heading, opening and closing paragraph, pastor's name and digital signature can all be customized under Settings. That is all for this video. For any questions, please write to us at support@xnet.org. Thank you.